Hello, beautiful divine soul. Welcome back to Embrace Your Life 888. I'm Melanie. I hope this finds you well. I am embracing the outdoors today. I have the day off of work, and it is the most gorgeous, beautiful day in Central Texas. Happy spring, happy rebirth, happy everything. Today is a beautiful day. The sun is shining in all the ways. 333 or 33 when I looked up. I want to start off by doing just an energy reading, an overall energy reading. So let's see what we have here. Divine souls, what is in the energy for this divine collective watching this video? Thank you so much, Father God, Mother God, for this beautiful time and energy exchange with my brothers and sisters of divine light and love. What is the energy? What do we need to see? Spirit guides, angels, ascended masters, ancestors of the white light, galactic star beings of the white light for our greatest and highest intentions and potential. Ooh. King of Swords, Queen of Wands. Wow. There's been some deep contemplation about the next moves of your life. That's what I'm getting from this energy here. You've been in stillness. You've been in a reprogramming mode of what is truth and what is your deepest desires. A feeling of passion and inner knowing. Wow. And you're taking charge of it, okay? That's King and Queen energy. You're at balance with the cerebral and the heart space. I'm feeling the solar plexus energy right now. Yes, look. A oneness is coming from that third eye of inner knowing, being receptive to opening of the heart, opening of that sacral. So there's a connection here I'm feeling between the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, and the third eye. So there's an alignment here happening. An alignment coming out of the energies of lack, but this is emotional lack. This is within the heart and the sacral spaces. Wow. And that King of Cups, that is balance. That is an inner knowing, a deep inner knowing. These tried to flip out. Look, we got another king here. Okay, King of Wands. Embracing the emotions. It is a little windy. I'm sorry if we're jumping around a lot. A deep inner knowing of that's a deep dive here. Okay, purging, it's a deep dive. And with the Eight of Wands, that is fast movement toward death and rebirth energy, coming into a transformative state within self, within the oneness you have within self with God, with Father, Mother, God. This is a rebirth. Ultimately, that is what is happening. It is the deep dive purge, and you're taking action on it. As we speak, you're taking action on it. Wow. I'm seeing yellow butterflies. Definitely sign of angels being near, speaking to you through this process. I hear the airplanes. I mean, it is a fast forward movement that is happening in the divine collective. The divine masculine is rising. Okay? There's been fear. There's been fear around this part of the transformation. The emotions for the divine masculine has been the catalyst for this rising. Okay? So many blockages in the sacral and in the heart space. But it's being purged and worked through, and the devil can't hold you down at this time, divine soul. No. Father God has paved the way. Mother God is opening the heart space. It's all interconnecting so you can move past the hang-ups, okay? Moving past all the hang-ups in order to open the third eye and connect with the spirit realm and ascend into your divine position. Yeah. Wow. So amazing. You may be experiencing some Three of Swords energy through this process. Pain, loss, grief, okay? But the key to this pain, loss, and grief it may be a physical separation or divorce from a current karmic partner, okay? But what the key is to feel these emotions. Please do not push them down or push them aside. Do whatever it takes to work through the emotions, to feel the emotions, because that is what's going to get you past this stage so much faster. The more you deny, the more you revert back to karmic vices. The wind, that was a gust of wind. I do feel, and it blew the judgment. Absolutely, it's a spiritual awakening that is happening. There is spiritual awakening. She's transcending out of that physical body and moving into the fifth dimension, the ascension process into the spiritual realm. This is, now I do feel it is in the divine masculine collective that this is happening. The awakening, the rising up of the divine masculine. Feel the emotions, divine masculine. Please feel the emotions. I'm going to make this a divine masculine reading, okay? Do not be afraid of your emotions, divine masculine. Finality, perspective, divine feminine. Yes, the divine masculine has come into a realization that closure and leaving behind everything has got to happen, and that is causing that Three of Swords energy. But it is an absolute must, because they've gained the perspective on what is truly going to make them happy, and that is connection with their counterpart, the divine feminine. Divine masculine, do not be afraid of this process. More airplanes. There is so much energetically happening in the ethers right now, coming into union spiritually with the counterpart, with the divine feminine, is actually moving the divine masculine in a direction of oneness within self, and embracing the feminine within self at this time, closing out the cycles, purging the emotions, the deep dive, the deep feelings of needing to have a clean slate to enter this new life, this rebirth. There may have been cloudy judgment, or a cloudy perspective up until this point, but there has been downloads. The divine masculine has been receiving downloads and the support of the divine feminine and the spiritual. And energetically, if there's been union energetically, there is definitely a connection that is helping them move, saying no to what doesn't serve. There's an ego death, ultimate ego death happening right now. Holy Moses. An ego death. So that means there is a dark night of the soul. So the divine masculine is going through amazing transformation. It's the dark night of the soul, entering into the spiritual awakening, rising up from the ashes, pouring themselves out with love for this experience. They are feeling things they have never felt before. It is an overwhelming. They are overwhelmed. Divine masculine is overwhelmed with love. Upper heart chakra is awakening. And all of a sudden I have the feeling of tears coming in, twin flame on the bottom. Holy Moses. They're exhausted. The exhaustion. Reaching the final journey here. Oh my God, it is so beautiful. Divine feminine, if you are watching this and you're feeling all of the feelings for your divine masculine, remain balanced. Seek out whatever you can to help the energy stay balanced at this time. It's really going to anchor down the masculine and really help provide. I mean, I know if you're anything like me, you're an empath, and a deep empath, and you want to help and fix and all of these things. But what you have to do, I'm staring at a white butterfly. What you must do, divine soul, is anchor yourself. Anchor yourself, and it will anchor the masculine. That's how you're going to help, okay? That's how you're going to help. Fantasy rejection. Yes. There is a inner knowing. There's an inner knowing that this is not a fantasy, that this is real. This is a real thing, and the divine masculine is inner knowing, inner seeing that this is a real, true experience, that this is not a fantasy. It's not. This is a calling. This is a journey that has been going on for centuries upon centuries upon centuries. That this union is coming into fruition with their love, their counterpart, their self. The union is coming into self. The oneness within self, in turn, is the oneness with the divine feminine, and it is an absolute overwhelming experience at this time. But the divine masculine knows that he is supported, he or she is supported, okay? And that the divine feminine has got their back, okay? Closing message. I just shuffled a tarot card into the mix here. So there may be one last little thing that needs to be worked through. Past life, yes, they're still dealing with karmic ties. They're still dealing with that karmic tie, releasing that Three of Swords energy. It's very much real for them at this time that the Great Purge, okay, we're coming back to the energy of the Great Purge, and that includes separation from a karmic energy. It's very hard. We know what that's like, divine feminine. Okay, we've done it ourselves multiple times. Anchor yourself, divine feminine. It will anchor the divine masculine energetically, spiritually, and you know, any chance you get, send the love, send light, send purity, send the balance from the heart space. Okay, that's going to help the divine masculine inner see the truth of what they are acknowledging. They know it's not a fantasy. They know it's real. I send you love and light, divine soul. This is a beautiful time, and I am so grateful to deliver this message today to you, sweet soul. Love and light, peace, and remember, anchor.